Welcome back to River City Live. Right now on the Beauty Breakdown, we have the color queen in the house. Courtney Wolf is back, and we are going to be talking ways to elevate your glam this season. Now, Courtney, in Florida, it's always a little bit tricky when it comes to seasons because we're going from summer girly to fall, and we've got that weird portion in between where we're still sweating outside, but pumpkin spice season is here.
Yes.
So how do we make those moves?
I get it. It doesn't feel like fall, but we want to feel like fall, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so I have 4 steps for us today of how we are going to really feel elevated and still warm and cozy and making our makeup look flawless. So step number 1. What we're going to do is switch out that dewy glowiness for more matte, soft, velvety coverage, okay? So Laura, our beautiful model, she has on the House of Color BB Cream, which I love. It's a great everyday light coverage foundation, but it's gonna give that really soft, velvety vibe we're going for.
Perfect.
Step number 2 is we're going to add in some color with fun eyeshadows. So you can see here, this is what Laura has on, and it is our Autumn palette. It's going to harmonize gorgeously with her eye colors, her features, whereas myself, I'm cool toned, so burgundy.
So burgundies, which is so interesting because this is something I would have been terrified to pick up if you didn't hand it to me. Which is another great thing about having like a consult with Courtney is you can go through that process and you're not just grabbing for the same thing. Because I know I have my safety things, and those might not actually be what I should be using. So great tip.
And you're going to know exactly what is going to harmonize and look best for you specifically, and then how to really lean into those neutrals for fall, right? Because that's going to really kind of transition us away from what we typically do for summer. Okay, step number 3. So Laura here, she's going to put on this really pretty blush. This is called Gingerberry. And the tip for blush is we're going less bronzer, more blush, right? We want to add some color onto that soft velvet base that we laid on, but we're kind of going away from that sun-kissed look and more into those cozy vibes.
Yes, the second you said less bronzer, I just went, because I went me. Bronzer, my favorite food group over here.
It's okay. We're just going to go a little heavier on the blush, little lighter on the bronzer for our fall vibes. And then, last but not least, okay, I'm going to give you a statistic. Did you know 26% of women felt more confident simply by putting on a red lip?
I'm surprised it's not 100.
Okay.
Because if my lips aren't done, maybe it's because I'm Southern, but I'm like, if I don't have a lipstick, I'm not going.
Yes.
I'm not going. We're stopping on the way. I'm not going.
And I believe that number would be higher if more women felt confident in picking out their right lip color, right? If you actually knew what color looks best on you, I think that'd be a little higher. Taylor Swift has taught us one thing this year. A red lip can conquer the world, right?
Amen to that.
Yes, and so Laura has on what would just be a red lip that's not going to really harmonize with her features. It's going to be a more cool-toned red, but what we're going to have her switch is to a warm-toned red. And you can see the difference here, how this one has more blue versus more orange tones, right?
Okay, yes.
And so we're harmonizing with her skin, with her best features, and really, again, those undertones that we dive deep into color analysis. And it's going to make all of her features pop, from her cheeks, her eyes, her lips. Everything's going to feel in harmony, and it's going to be really cozy, really fall. Red's like the on-trend color for fall. So that's why we want to lean into our red lip, find your best signature red lip, and amazing.
Awesome.
Right?
Okay. So I know we are on our way out, but I want to make sure, Laura, can you take a look at camera 3 just so that we can get a beautiful close-up? Thank you guys so much for our color queen being in the house today. Now we're going to take a quick break, but first we are going to take a little look at our weather snapshot brought to you by Paramount Builders.
Hey neighbors, let me tell you who's not raising interest rates. Paramount Builders. Right now we're offering no interest until 2025, and we're cutting your bottom line pricing by an entire 20%. So if you're in the market for new windows, bathrooms, roofing, siding, or trim, give locally owned and family operated Paramount Builders a call. Or type in Paramount Builders and make your appointment at your convenience. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thank y'all for considering us.